Well, hey there, guys. Oh my goodness, this is Tuesday night, and man, I tell ya, this has been a great, big day for my family. My kids are opening Aladdin tonight, but I want to talk quickly about the title of this Facebook Live, which is how do you take the invisible and turn it to the visible to change the course of your life? I mean, those are big words, right? And I want to talk to you about something I've been talking about a few times on a few of these lives in the last week, and that is goal setting. And stop being afraid of the word goals. So let me see who's with us. Hey, Jimmy, what's up, man? Thank you for joining. I'm so happy you're here. So as you can see, I'm sitting at our theater, right? This is Spark Theater, where our kids do shows. I direct here, my husband directs here, and we love the experience. We are an all-in theater family, and we love what we do. But here's the deal that a lot of people don't know. I own my own home-based business because I love theater. That's why I do it. That's why I own my own business, because my passion, my husband's passion, my children's passion, my 5 kids, right? Their passion is theater. It's music, it's dance, it's all of it. We love the arts, and we have always loved the arts. And so when my husband and I really wanted to do more in the arts, I wanted to be able to afford that for my family. And so that was the big reason. That was my vehicle, right? This is my vehicle to do it. That's my why. So you're seeing all these awesome wigs back here. Isn't that awesome? So I want to talk to you quickly about what I've been doing for the last almost 14 days. When I heard that the founder of the #1 community of network marketing, author and bestseller, multi-million-dollar earner, Ray Higdon, was going to do a 14-day challenge, the very first 14-day challenge to move your marketing business and social media to the next level, I said, I am totally in. I've been a rank maker with him now for almost a year. And he has taken my business, my mindset to the next level. And I had no idea what I was getting into, but it taught me so much about me because, like I said before, my dad and my coach were the only 2 people in my life that pushed me hard. And he pushed me. Ray pushed me because I was sick. I was super sick. And I couldn't do 2 or 3 lives, 3 days in a row. And when I say I couldn't, it's because I couldn't come up with the resources in my head of how to push myself. My dad's gone and my collegiate coach is gone. So I haven't had that voice in the back of my head in a long time. And then when I asked Ray for help, he called me out in front of 3,000 people. And he said, what are you thinking? Now he didn't use my name, but he knew. He knew because I asked him what I needed to do. And he pushed me hard. And you know what? Ray could have left. He could have left and said, you know what? I'm not going to say anything to her. She needs to figure it out. But he didn't. He was hard on me knowing that he could have lost me. But the thing is, he's so sincere about what he does. He would rather lose me than me not be at my full potential. Boy, have I missed that. It's been a long time coming. And so with that, I want to talk to you quickly about goal setting. So you might have heard this before, and it's one of my favorite quotes, and it gets me riled up all the time. I love it so much. When you write down a goal, not have it in your head, but when you write down a goal, you take the invisible to the visible. That changes your life. So what's your goal? Let's just talk about that for a second. That word is a lofty word. It used to have a positive twist to it, but now it's kind of a negative word because people are afraid of it. They run and hide from it. They turn the other cheek from it. Maybe it's because they're afraid of failure. They're afraid of procrastination. They're afraid of what people are going to think. They're afraid of, here's the big one. They're afraid, what if I make it? What if the things that I've always wanted to do actually happen? Am I going to be able to handle it? Am I going to be able to actually rise up to the occasion and champion up and be the person that I need to be? Well, I think that whenever you have that nagging voice in the back of your head that there is something that you're supposed to be doing and you're not, you got to start slow. And you got to take those little tiny goals and you got to build up, because that's what's going to build your confidence. It's like when I teach my boot camps, I don't have someone that hasn't been working out in the last year come in and do 50 burpees. They're going to vomit and leave. They're probably going to pull a muscle. They're probably going to get hurt. They're not ready for that. I'm going to start them off slow, but I'm going to build their confidence. And I'm going to tell them they're amazing, even if they can only do 2 burpees. Because the most important thing is not the burpee. The most important thing is the fact that they showed up and they got their butt there. Who knows what could have been going on in their life? They may have 10 kids, 1 kid, a bad marriage, hard times at work. Maybe they have impending diseases in their family that is causing them to see the struggle that's happening in their own life, and they show up. To me, that's more than 50%, that's 80% of it. And so what I do is I give them small goals and I move them up. And boy, do I celebrate those small goals. And I have to look at it this way, guys. If I don't celebrate my goals, how am I going to be able to celebrate somebody else's goals? You have to love yourself first before you can love others. And so I was thinking about something today that I want to share with you that's on my heart. I was thinking, if I can't love myself where I'm at right now, in my journey, with my company, with my family, with my passions, with my home, with my cars, with my friends, with everything, with my church, with my faith, if I can't be happy and find that satisfaction now, how the heck am I going to be able to help people that are where I am right now when I start to actually get where I want to be? I got to love me first. And you can't love somebody else and help them if you're drinking from an empty cup. You got to take care of you. And so in order to do that, you're going to start setting those goals. And that's going to lead me to what I want to talk to you about. It's this book right here. It's called A Panda Planner. My husband actually turned me on to this about 6 months ago, and he had been using it a little bit longer than me because he's a super busy man. He directs a lot of shows, he teaches a lot of classes, he does a lot of workshops, and he is constantly on the go. And when he told me about this, I wasn't really interested because I had a great planner myself. I had a good planner. But then stories sell, right? He told me about the man that created the Panda Planner. And if you guys don't know about this, let me tell you a little story. The man that created this was in a freak accident and he had brain damage. He had to actually rebuild his motor skills. And during that process and that therapy, he came up with the idea of the Panda Planner, of the things that helped him build his motor skills and his mindset and everything that was going to help him be positive, things that encouraged him, things that we don't even think about every day that's going to change our lives on a daily basis that we need. And he started creating the Panda Planner. And then guess what happened next? He had another freak accident, another brain damage occurrence, and he had to start all over from scratch. But because he had already done this once, he was able to do it so much faster. And that's when this really started to play properly, because he saw how quickly he was able to heal by what he had created. And so that story sold me. When I started to look at what this is, it's by